Hello, my name is John Sherwa and welcome back to our horse racing newsletter. Saturday's Snow Chief Stakes reminded everyone what a difficult business racing can be. But first, we assembled a blue ribbon panel of experts to rank the 12 winners of the Triple Crown. And now we're getting to the top half of the field. 6. War Admiral, 1937, 78 points. War Admiral was the fourth horse to win the Triple Crown, but his greatness is better defined by his full body of work, both racing and beyond. He won 21 of 25 races but turned into a great stallion, whose long-term lineage eventually helped make up horses such as Seattle Slew, Affirmed, American Pharoah, Alashiba, Cigar and Zenyatta. Much of his breeding success was on the broodmare side. The majority of the panel nailed his ranking at no. 6. One person voted him 8th, 2 put him as 7th, 5 correctly called his 6th place position, 1 had him 5th and 2 had him 4th. His father was the great Man O' War, who would most assuredly be on this list except his connections chose to skip the Kentucky Derby and instead point to the Preakness. Man O' War won 20 of his 21 starts. In addition to his father's enormous talent, War Admiral also inherited his difficult temperament, which would often manifest itself in troubled gate loads. As a 2-year-old, War Admiral won his first 2 races and in his 5th race he won the Eastern Shore Handicap by 5 lengths. That was the last time he didn't run as the favorite. In his 6th and final race of the year, he finished 2nd. He would win every race he ran for the next 20 months. He started his 3-year-old season with wins in an allowance, 2.5 lengths, and Chesapeake Stakes, 6 lengths. Samuel Riddle, who owned Man O' War and War Admiral, didn't like racing 3-year-olds 1.25 miles that early in the season but made an exception for War Admiral and entered him in the Kentucky Derby. War Admiral delayed the start of the race with a troublesome load but then wired the field from the rail to win by 1.25 lengths. A week later he went to the Preakness and War Admiral, again from the rail, really struggled to separate himself from the field after going to the lead and getting caught up in a speed duel. He worked hard down the stretch and briefly lost the lead to Pompon, but got up at the very end to win by a head. War Admiral delayed the start of the Belmont Stakes almost 8 minutes when he kept breaking through the starting gate. Then he stumbled leaving the gate and suffered a bad cut on his right front leg. Still, he got up over the field of 7 to win by 3 lengths. Here's a look at all 3 races. The injury forced War Admiral to take the summer off, but he came back to win 3 more times. As a 4-year-old, he won 8 of 9 races and then was put in a match race with Seabiscuit. The race did not use his starting gate because of his history of unruliness. Seabiscuit, usually a come-from-behind horse, went to the lead and War Admiral chased him, eventually coming even near the top of the stretch. But War Admiral then tired and finished 4 lengths back. If it weren't for that race, his legacy would be even greater. He ran twice more that year, winning both before retiring to a life as a stallion. He died in 1959 at age 25. The Times Triple Crown panel is composed of horse racing experts, journalists and racing secretaries. Its members are Rick Hammerly, Racing Secretary at Santa Anita; Steve Haskin, Racing Author and Columnist The Blood Horse; David Jerkins, Racing Secretary at Del Mar; Tim Layton, Turf Writer at Sports Illustrated; Tom Padula, Lead Writer for America's Best Racing; Jay Privman, National Correspondent for the Daily Racing Form; Jeff Siegel, Veteran Horseman and Lead Commentator at XBTV.com; Childs Walker, Turf Writer at the Baltimore Sun. Vote totals were 14 points for first place, 12 for second, 10 for third, and then 1 point less in descending order. 7. Whirl Away, read about him here. 8. American Pharaoh, read about him here. 9. Gallant Fox, read about him here. 10. Assault, read about him here. 11. Omaha, read about him here. 12. Sir Barton, read about him here. Belmont updates: a lot of the horses aren't in New York yet, but the NYRA press office is gathering up information from everywhere. Here's what they culled from areas near and far on Saturday. Justify galloped 1.5 miles at Churchill Downs on Saturday. He went good again today, assistant trainer Jimmy Barnes said. He was full of energy. Very happy. He goes over the track very nice. ... We didn't do much on Friday, and came off a walk day and a jog day, so I expected him to be pretty happy. He was his professional self Saturday. Justify and stablemate Restoring Hope will work on Monday and fly to New York on Wednesday. Grodenkowski had his second work since he came to New York. He breezed 5 furlongs in 1 minute 1 second and 87 milliseconds at Belmont Park. It went well, galloped out a good 3/4 and I were real happy with it, trainer Chad Brown said of the work. This horse hasn't put a foot wrong since he's arrived. He's a real classy horse and came to me in outstanding condition. Here a look at his work. Blended Citizen, who we haven't seen in a Triple Crown race yet, breezed 5 furlongs in 1 minute 0 seconds and 64 milliseconds. What was unusual about the work is it was at 12:45 p.m. before the first race. We don't school horses like some trainers, said assistant trainer Leandro Mora, who works for Doug O'Neill. If we work a horse prior or between races, or before the first race, we do it like a race, so they think they went through it but they didn't go through the hassle. They come back to the barn, they've gone through the workout, and it's a whole psychological thing for them. Here's a look at his work. Tenfold wrapped up his workouts at Churchill Downs going 5 furlongs in 1:01 3/5. Now why do some in racing still use fractional fifths? He's always been very talented, said trainer Steve Asmussen. He's a lightly raced horse. He's had 4 lifetime races now. I think his Preakness solidified his quality. The fact that he has continued to train well since has a lot of people talking about him that weren't before. He went into the Preakness the longest shot on the board, 26-1, and I don't think that will happen in the Belmont. Bravazzo went for a 2-mile jog for trainer Wayne Lucas. I watched some of those others go, and my stomach's aching a little bit. Lucas said. Boy, Tenfold galloped out pretty. I thought he looked terrific. But Lucas held his best comments for Justify. He dominates the race. He'll decide what the first half mile is going to be for sure. I think he's going to do whatever he wants. He's like the gorilla in the room. Where is he going to sit? Wherever he wants. After that it may be a different story. It's a great superfecta, with so many different scenarios. You can make a superfecta bet up and say, whoa, I can't leave that one out. Santa Anita Review. A good day of racing at Santa Anita was thrown into tatters when a horrific accident played out in the stretch during the Snow Chief Stakes, a race for Calbreds going 1 mile on the turf. Wyatt appeared to clip heels trying to get between horses, causing a bad fall and catapulting jockey Thiago Pereira into the air. Pereira came hard down onto the turf and barely missed being stepped on by Continental Divide. Pereira was loaded on a backboard and taken to the hospital for precautionary measures. He was conscious, moving his arms and legs, and complaining of leg pain. Wyatt was euthanized on the track with a fracture to his right hind leg, which may have come as a result of the fall. It made for a painful winner's circle as Take the 101. The winner was trained by Brian Cariner and owned by Samantha Siegel of JMS Stable, who trained and owned Wyatt. The highest of highs and the lowest of lows in a fifth of a second, Siegel said. I don't even know what happened. Never had anything like this happen in all the years we've been racing, except we had a filly win the Landaluce one year at Hollywood Park and she collapsed from heat exhaustion. Unique Bella was brilliant in winning the Grade 1 $400,000 Beholder Mile by 2 1/4 lengths. She ran off the shoulder of Paradise Woods until midway in the far turn when she turned it on. LaForce made nice run at the end to get second with Paradise Woods in third. We expected Paradise Woods to go out there like she did and jockey Mike Smith didn't want to let her get away, said winning trainer Jerry Hollendorfer. Unique Bella paid $3, $2.20 and $2.10. It was always going to be a little bit of a chess match me, Vale Dory and Paradise Woods, Smith said. I was pretty sure that if I got away well, I would go ahead and take it and I figured that Paradise Woods would be the speed today. I just have way too much respect for the owners to let Paradise Woods just take it and Uncle Bella doesn't like it if you take hold of her either. She likes to take it to the competition and sometimes it can hurt you at the end. Santa Anita Preview Sunday's 9-race card at Santa Anita starting at 12:30 p.m. is a good one for Calbreds with 4 restricted races including the big stakes race. There are 4 turf races, including 1.5 miles, which starts at the top of the downhill turf course and goes through the stretch twice. The feature is the $200,000 Melaire Stakes going 1 1/16 miles for 3-year-old Calbred fillies. Spiced Perfection, who has been running on graded stakes such as this, is the 2-1 morning line favorite for Cariner. She has won 3 of her last 6 races, at all 3 Southern California tracks. Joe Talamo is the jockey. Pulpit Rider, at 5-2, is coming off a win in the Campanile Stakes at Golden Gate. Trainer Mike Pipe keeps Corey Nakatani in the saddle. There are 7 fillies entered. Post time is around 4:20 p.m. There is a lesser stakes, the $80,000 Possibly Perfect, for fillies and mares going 1 1/4 miles on the turf. It's the 4th race at about 2:10 p.m. Plein Air is the tepid favorite at 5-2 with Pants and Fire at 3-1 and Queen Blossom and Evo Campo at 4-1. Plein Air has won 8 of 12 races, but 7 of those were in Italy. She won the Astra Stakes at Santa Anita in her first of 2 starts in the U.S. She also switches jockeys from Tyler Bass to Mike Smith for trainer Bob Baffert. The turf races are the 1st, 4th, 7th and 9th. The field sizes, in order, 6, 6, 7, 8, 8, 10, 9, 7, 12, 1 also eligible. Big Races Review: a look at graded stakes or races worth more $100,000 or more on Saturday. Penn National, $100,000 New Start Stakes, Penn bred fillies 3 years old, 6 furlongs. Winner, Bronx Beauty, $14.40. Woodbine, Grade 2 $175,000 Connaught Cup Stakes, 4 and up, 7 furlongs on turf. Winner, Caribou Club, $18. Penn National, $100,000 Lyford Stakes, Penn bred fillies and mares 3 and up, 1 1/16 miles on turf. Winner, Imply, $11. Penn National, $100,000 Danzig Stakes, Penn bred 3 years old, 6 furlongs. Winner, Smooth B, $13.40. Penn National, $100,000. Penn Ladies Dash, fillies and mares 3 and up, 5 furlongs on turf. Winner, Morticia, $3.60. Penn National, $200,000. Penn Oaks, fillies 3 years old, 1 mile on turf. Winner, Gut Stormy, $10.40. Belmont, Grade 3, $200,000. Pennine Ridge Stakes, 3-year-olds, 1 1/8 miles on turf. Winner, Catholic Boy, $10.80. Santa Anita's $200,000. Snow Chief Stakes, Calbreds 3 and up, 1 1/8 miles on turf. Winner, Take the 101, $5.20. Penn National, $200,000. Pennsylvania Governor's Cup 3 and up, 5 furlongs. Winner, Oak Bluffs, $6.80. Penn National, Grade 2, $500,000. Penn Mile Stakes, 3-year-olds, 1 mile. Winner, Hawkish, $4.80. Santa Anita's Grade 1, $400,000. Beholder Mile, fillies and mares 3 and up, 1 mile. Winner, Unique Bella, $3. Big Races Preview. A look at graded stakes or races worth more $100,000 or more on Sunday. All times PDT, 157 Woodbine, $125,000. Achievement Stakes, Ontario bred 3 and up, 6 furlongs. Favorite, Pink Lloyd, 1-9, 422. Santa Anita's $300,000. Melaire Stakes, Calbred fillies 3 years old, 1 1/16 miles. Favorite, Spiced Perfection, 2-1. Bob Ike saw play of the day. Second race, no. Dragonflower, 4-1, not a strong field of $10,000 claimers and the race came up with very little pace, so let's give this Derek Meredith trained mare a good chance to take these gate to wire. Her best efforts have come on the front end and she should get every opportunity in this spot. Saturday's result, Wyed, 12-1, was involved in a terrible spill in mid-stretch and unseated his rider. Bob Ike is a partner, VP of Horsebills.com. Here's a video, and the proprietor of BobIkePicks.com. Full card picks, 3 best plays and betting strategy. Edgar Gardella play of the day. 7th race, no. 3 favorites. Wise Lady, 3-1. It looks like trainer Christopher Odell, who had won with 23 of 75 starters through last Friday, has another talented 2-year-old in this favorite Cartel offspring. In both of her works, she broke sharp and went strong past the wire while never asked for her best. She must beat the experienced one-way woman, who was quick early in both starts, and finished 3rd in a kindergarten trial last month. Final thoughts. Still looking to jump the circulation of this newsletter? Can't beat the price. If you like it, tell someone. If you don't like it, then you're probably not reading this. Either way, send to a friend and just have them click here and sign up. Remember, it's free, and all we need is your email, nothing more. Any thoughts? Drop me an email at johnusherwa@gmail.com or feed my ego by following me on Twitter at Jerwa. And now the stars of the show, Saturday's results and Sunday's entries. Santa Anita charts results for Saturday, June 2nd. Copyright 2018 by Equibase Company. Reproduction prohibited. Santa Anita Park, Arcadia, California, 29th day of a 42-day meet. Clear. 1 mile turf. Purse $33,000. Maiden claiming, 3-year-olds and up. Claiming price $50,000. Time 23.17, 47.93, 1 minute 13 seconds and 15 milliseconds, 1 minute 25 seconds and 37 milliseconds, 1 minute 37 seconds and 23 milliseconds. PGM Horse WTPP St. 1/4 1/2 3/4 STR. Bred by John Pendergast. Mutual Pool $327,852, Exacta Pool $208,122, Superfecta Pool $84,963, Super High 5 Pool $5,289, Trifecta Pool $136,198. Scratched none. Famous rock star reluctant to load, pulled and steadied early, angled in and stalked inside, came out leaving the second turn, bid 3 deep into the stretch to gain the lead, kicked clear under strong handling and submerging, drifted in and drew off under a long hold late. Buddy Bear chased outside a rival or off the rail, swung 4 wide into the stretch and gained the place. Pulpit's Dirty Red pulled early, stalked off the rail then bid outside a rival to duel for the lead, was between horses into the stretch and past mid-stretch and held third. Spend It angled in and saved ground off the pace, came out for room in upper stretch, was boxed in between and behind horses from mid-stretch to deep stretch and was edged for the show. Call ended 3 deep into and on the first turn, stalked outside the winner, came out 4 wide into the stretch and lacked the needed rally. War in the West broke a bit slowly, angled in and chased outside a rival, was blocked off heels in mid-stretch, came out for room and could not offer the necessary response. Jersey's Heat off a bit slowly, saved ground chasing the pace, was blocked and steadied in mid-stretch, continued blocked along the rail through the drive then came out for room late. Stay Golden had speed inside then dueled along the rail, fought back on the second turn, came out a bit in upper stretch, drifted inward in mid-stretch and weakened in the final furlong. Second race, 1 mile. Purse, $18,000. Claiming, 3-year-olds and up. Claiming price $8,000. Time 24.06, 1 minute 12 seconds and 86 milliseconds, 1 minute 25 seconds and 16 milliseconds, 1 minute 38 seconds and 14 milliseconds. PGM Horse WTPP St. 1/4 1/2 3/4 STR Fin Jockey $1. Led by Sanford R. Robertson, KY. Trainer, Sal Gonzalez. Owner, Tricar Stables, Inc. Mutual Pool $223,326, Daily Double Pool $59,524, Exacta Pool $120,432, Superfecta Pool $34,076, Trifecta Pool $66,957. Claimed above board by Drummond, Lee and Lynn. Trainer, Mark Glatt. Scratched our Pretty Boy Floyd. Above board sped to the early lead, set the pace inside, responded when rivals bid on the backstretch, inched away on the second turn and won clear under urging and steady handling late. I'll wrap it up between horses early, was taken out on the first turn, bid 3 deep on the backstretch, stalked again outside a rival on the second turn and 3 wide into the stretch, drifted in some in the final furlong and was clearly second best. HACKLETON angled in off the rail on the first turn, bid between horses on the backstretch, stalked again under urging just off the rail on the second turn, drifted in some in the drive and bested the others. FINALLYGOTABENTLEY was in a good position chasing the pace outside a rival to the stretch, came out in the drive and weakened. Arrayas saved ground stalking the pace, continued inside in the stretch and also weakened. Third race, 5 furlongs, purse $20,000. Maiden claiming, 3-year-olds and up. Claiming price $20,000. Time 22.39, 45.62, 58.09 PGM Horse WTPP St. 3/16 3/8 STR Fin Jockey $1 8-hour Tigers Boy 120 1 1 minus 1.5 1 2 1 4 1 minus 5.5 Bred by Gene Ten Brink, CA. Trainer, Jeff Bond. Owner, Bonfonte, Lloyd and Bonfonte, Yvonne. Mutual pool $221,717, daily double pool $22,616, exacta pool $121,862, superfecta pool $63,108, trifecta pool $98,474. Scratched for the hustle. Seattle Encounter, Trio of Champions, $1 pick 3, 4, 1, 8 paid $27.30. Pick 3 pool $69,113. Our Tigers boy quickly sped to the front and angled in, set all the pace a bit off the rail and drew away in the stretch under a couple left-handed cracks of the whip and steady handling, then a long hold late. Michael Mundo chased 4 wide on the backstretch, angled in outside a rival on the turn, came out in upper stretch and just got the place 3 deep on the line. Working stalked a bit off the rail to the stretch, remained off the inside in the drive and lost second late. Artistic AB broke a bit slowly, pulled between horses then stalked outside rivals, came 3 wide into the stretch and was edged for a minor award between foes late. Royal Seeker bobbled at the start, saved ground chasing the pace, came off the rail in the drive and weakened. Roughhouse stalked outside a rival then between foes into and on the turn and also weakened. Fourth race, 1 mile. Purse $33,000. Starter allowance, 3-year-olds and up. Claiming price $50,000. Time 23.34 46.92 1 minute 11 seconds and 88 milliseconds 1 minute 24 seconds and 51 milliseconds 1 minute 37 seconds and 90 milliseconds PGM Horse WTPP Saint 1 quarter 1 half 3 quarters STR Fin Jockey $1. Bred by Sanford R. Robertson, KY. Trainer, Doug F. O'Neill. Owner, R3 Racing, Clara Farms and Rothblum, Steve. Mutual pool $295,638, daily double pool $23,226, exacta pool $173,055, superfecta pool $70,019, trifecta pool $118,785. Scratched, none, $1 pick 3, 1, 8, 6, paid $23.90. Pick 3 pool $27,270. Kona Coast 3 deep into the first turn, stalked outside then 3 wide leaving the backstretch, bit outside the pace setter leaving the second turn to take the lead into the stretch, inched away in mid-stretch, kicked clear and held under submerging. Super Duper Cooper bobbled at the start but recovered quickly, chased between horses then a bit off the rail, went outside a rival on the second turn, came out into the stretch and finished well. Quality sped to the early lead, set the pace inside, fought back leaving the second turn and into the stretch and held third. American All-Star between horses early, stalked just off the rail to the stretch and was edged for the show. Original and 10th 3 deep into the first turn, chased off the rail, dropped back and angled in some on the second turn and did not rally. Zippy Groom saved ground stalking the pace, fell back on the second turn, came out leaving that turn and into the stretch and weakened. Fifth race, 1 mile turf. Purse $25,000. Claiming, fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and up. Claiming prices $25,000 to $22,500. Time 23.95 48.25 1 minute 13 seconds and 12 milliseconds 1 minute 25 seconds and 47 milliseconds 1 minute 37 seconds and 32 milliseconds PGM Horse WTPP Saint 1 quarter 1 half 3 quarters STR Fin Jockey $1 2 So Golden 125278884 HD 1-1. Bred by Jim Cassidy. Mutual pool $344,776, daily double pool $34,852, exacta pool $216,620, superfecta pool $101,014, super high 5 pool $5,908, trifecta pool $155,679. Scratched, none. DQ. Pick 4 pool $171,772. 50-cent pick 5 4 1 1 5/8 9 6 2 5 correct paid $459.40. Pick 5 pool $651,215. So Golden settled a bit off the rail, went outside arrival on the second turn, steadied between horses leaving that turn, came 4 wide into the stretch, rallied under urging to the lead in deep stretch and won clear. Lethal Legacy stalked inside then a bit off the rail, continued between foes into the stretch and rallied between horses in the final furlong. Road Test pulled early, stalked between foes then a bit off the rail, continued between horses on the second turn, swung 4 wide into the stretch and was edged for the place. Proper Drink sped to the early lead, set the pace inside then dueled along the rail, came out some into the stretch, drifted in under right-handed urging in mid-stretch, fought back in deep stretch and was edged for a minor award. Christmas Carol angled in and stalked between horses then a bit off the rail, bit outside the pace setter to duel for the lead, was carried out a bit into the stretch, was between horses much of the final furlong and also was edged for a minor share. Looking at THELAKE saved ground chasing the pace, was in a bit tight then got through along the fence leaving the second turn, bit inside in the drive then steadied sharply a furlong out and could not recover. Midnight Lily stalked 3 deep, went 4 wide leaving the second turn and 5 wide into the stretch and was outfinished. INNYMINNIMINEYMOE hopped in a slow start, was 5 wide early then 4 wide into the first turn, stalked 3 deep then between foes leaving the second turn, drifted 4 wide into the stretch, gave way and was eased in the final furlong. Following a steward's inquiry, Proper Drink was disqualified and placed 6th for interference in mid-stretch. 6th race. 5 furlongs. Purse $20,000. Maiden claiming, 3-year-olds and up. Claiming price $20,000. Time 22.27 46.16 58.43 pgm Horse WTPP St. 3/16 3/8 STR Fin Jockey $1.05 Bear Down Cats 1 2 5 5 6 7 3 7 4 4 -1.5 1 to 1 1/4 Stevens 4.308 Kopitar 118 1 3 1 1 1 HD 6 3 7 10 Ceballos 126.306 a day at the races 1 2 5 6 9 9 9 9 8 -9.5 Mount Garcia 67.707 City Ruler 1 2 5 7 5 6 3 6 1. Bred by Mike Pender, CA. Trainer, Michael Pender. Owner, Dirt Road Racing, Pender Racing LLC and Adams, Matthew Seth. Mutual pool $276,956, daily double pool $31,432, exacta pool $156,879, superfecta pool $75,530, super high 5 pool $5,455, trifecta pool $120,648. Scratched, none, $1 pick 3, 6, 2, 5 paid $157.50. Pick 3 pool $64,337. Bear Down Cats chased off the rail, came 3 deep into the stretch and rallied under urging to be along in time. Kopitar stalked between horses, bid 3 deep between rivals on the turn, took the lead into the stretch, inched away and drifted in and could not hold off the winner. Competing bumped between horses at the start, stalked a bit off the rail then inside, awaited room leaving the turn, came out into the stretch and bested the others. ANZIYAN Cat stalked just off the rail then bid between horses on the turn to duel for the lead and weakened in the final furlong. Coastal Eddie broken and bumped a rival, saved ground chasing the pace, came out leaving the turn and into the stretch and lacked the needed rally. Fly First Class stalked outside foes bid 4 wide on the turn, came 3 deep into the stretch and weakened. CYCLOLITE bumped at the start, had good early speed and inched away leaving the backstretch, set the pace inside, dueled along the rail on the turn and weakened in the drive. A at the races hesitated to be away slowly then steadied, settled a bit off the rail, angled in on the turn, came out in the stretch and passed a tiring rival. City Ruler stalked outside a rival then off the rail, angled to the inside into the stretch and gave way. 7th race, 1 1/8 mile turf. Purse $200,000. Snow Chief Stakes. 3-year-olds. Time 23.17 48.28 1 minute 13 seconds and 99 milliseconds 1 minute 37 seconds and 80 milliseconds 1 minute 49 seconds and 37 milliseconds PGM Horse WTPP St. 1 quarter 1 half 3 quarters STR Fin Jockey $1 1 take the 101 1 2 2 1 2 3 1 Bred by Thomas W. Bachman, CA. Trainer, Brian J. Corriner. Owner, JMS Stable. Mutual Pool $340,789, Daily Double Pool $24,432, Exacta Pool $162,357, Superfecta Pool $68,444, Super High 5 Pool $6,369, Trifecta Pool $112,982. Scratched, none, $1 pick 3, 2, 5, 1, paid $197. Pick 3 pool $57,806. Take the 101 saved ground stalking the pace, came out into the stretch, took the lead 3 deep in mid-stretch and kicked clear under left-handed urging and held. HARDBOOT pulled along the inside then a bit off the rail, went outside a rival into and on the second turn, swung 4 wide into the stretch, drifted in some in the final furlong and gained the place. Psycho Dar broke out a bit, stalked outside a rival, went 3 deep into and out of the second turn and bested the others. Hit the Seam also broke out a bit, stalked outside a rival, bid alongside the pace setter on the second turn, took the lead into the stretch, was between horses in mid-stretch, drifted out a bit a 16th out and was out-finished. Huddle pulled his way to the early lead outside, angled in and set the pace a bit off the rail then inside, dueled on the second turn and into the stretch, fought back along the fence in mid-stretch and weakened late. Continental Divide pulled along the inside then chased a bit off the rail, came out some in the stretch, steadied sharply at the spill a 16th out and was eased late. Wyad saved ground stalking the pace, came out into the stretch, clipped heels in tight quarters and fell a 16th out and was vanned off. The stewards conducted an inquiry into the incident in the stretch but made no change when they ruled no other runners were responsible for the trouble to Wyad. 8th race, 6 furlongs, purse $59,000. Maiden special weight, fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and up. Time 22.01 45.23 57.90 1 minute 11 seconds and 9 milliseconds PGM Horse WTPP St. 1 quarter 1 half STR Fin Jockey $1 5 Lemon Crush 120 4 2 6 minus 2.5 5 to 1 1 half 2 minus 1 half 1 minus 3 quarters Quinones 2. Bred by Melody Conlon, CA. Trainer, Hector O. Palma. Owner, Hector O. Palma. Mutual pool $311,968, daily double pool $30,180, exacta pool $150,231, superfecta pool $67,883, trifecta pool $105,626, x5 super high 5 pool $5,899. Scratched paprika, Talia, $1 pick 3, 5, 1, 5 paid $52.70. Pick 3 pool $46,061. Lemon Crush chased a bit off the rail, angled inward in upper stretch, came out in mid-stretch, bit outside the runner-up under left-handed urging and deep stretch and gamely prevailed. And Lucas a bit slow in two-stride, stalked inside, split horses into the turn, bit inside a foe but off the rail to gain the lead, kicked clear in the stretch, fought back inside the winner in deep stretch but could not quite match that one late. ZZ Tiger sped to the early lead, inched away and set the pace off tee rail, dueled outside the runner-up on the turn and into the stretch and bested the others. Interessa broke slowly, settled inside, came out into the stretch and lacked the needed rally. Rocketan chased outside on the backstretch, went between foes on the turn, came out into the stretch, drifted in and did not rally. Queen Shelly Ann hit the side of the gate, swerved in and steadied and had the rider lose the left iron until nearing the 5/8 pole, chased wide then 4 wide into the turn, came 3 deep into the stretch and was not a threat. Legendary Parfait saved ground stalking the pace, continued inside on the turn and into the stretch and weakened. Magnolia's Hope stalked outside and 4 wide into and on the turn and into the stretch and had little left for the drive. Ninth race, 1 mile. Purse, $400,000. Beholder Mile Stakes. Fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and up. Time 22.51, 44.96, 1 minute 9 seconds and 34 milliseconds, 1 minute 22 seconds and 15 milliseconds, 1 minute 35 seconds and 60 milliseconds. PGM Horse WTPP St. 1/4 1/2 3/4 STR Fin Jockey $1 6 Unique Bella 1215332. Bred by Brushwood Stable, PA. Trainer, Jerry Hollendorfer. Owner, Donalberto Stable. Mutual pool $580,853, daily double pool $37,178, exacta pool $160,790, superfecta pool $87,413, trifecta pool $131,979. Scratched Moppetism. $1 pick 3, 1, 5, 6, paid $19.10. Pick 3 pool $45,690. Unique Bella dueled outside a rival, took the lead leaving the second turn, continued along the rail in the stretch and drew clear under left-handed urging and held. LA Force, GER, between horses early, chased off the rail, went outside a rival leaving the second turn and 3 deep into the stretch and gained the place. Paradise Woods bobbled some at the break, had speed between foes then dueled inside, fought back on the second turn, continued toward the inside in the stretch and bested the others. Vale Dory, Arg 3 deep into the first turn, angled in and chased a bit off the rail to the stretch and lacked a rally. Money Spunt settled inside chasing the pace, came a bit off the rail on the backstretch and second turn and also lacked a rally. 10th race. About 6.5 furlongs turf. Purse, $61,000. Allowance optional claiming, 3-year-olds and up. Claiming price $40,000. Time 22.24, 44.55, 1 minute 7 seconds and 41 milliseconds, 1 minute 13 seconds and 33 milliseconds. PGM Horse WTPP St. 1/4 1/2 STR Fin Jockey $1 1 Vending Machine 1251131 minus 1.5 2 HD 1 HD Sanchez 13. Bred by Jellystone Holdings LLC, KY. Trainer, Peter Miller. Owner, Sinnott Family Trust. Mutual pool $342,729, daily double pool $91,399, exacta pool $194,315, superfecta pool $104,038, super high 5 pool $24,305, trifecta pool $139,480. Scratched, none, $1, pick 3, 5, 6, 1, paid $88.20. Pick 3 pool $131,408. 50-cent pick 4, 1 to 5 minus 2/6 minus 1, 3,173 tickets with 4 correct paid $167.70. Pick 4 pool $697,406. 50-cent pick 5, 5, 1, 5 minus 2/6 minus 1, 394 tickets with 5 correct paid $954.25. Pick 5 pool $492,373, $2, pick 6, 2, 5, 1, 5 minus 2/6 minus 1, 159 tickets with 5 out of 6 paid $146, $2, pick 6, 2, 5, 1, 5 minus 2/6 minus 1, 4 tickets with 6 correct paid $27,027.60. 6 pool $202,376. $2 pick 6 jackpot 2, 5, 1, 5 minus 2/6 minus 1. Pick 6 jackpot carry over $56,649. Vending machine stalked the pace inside, bid between horses in mid-stretch, drifted out some from the whip to bump with the runner-up twice in deep stretch and gamely prevailed. Tina's exchange close up stalking the pace outside arrival, bid 3 deep in the stretch, drifted in some from the whip to bump with the winner twice in deep stretch and continued willingly. Skelton Pass sped to the early lead off the rail, angled in and set the pace inside, fought back along the fence through the furlong and also went gamely to the end. Incensed hopped and steadied at the start, chased outside arrival, came 3 deep into the stretch and could not quite summon the needed late kick. Passionate Reward chased a bit off the rail then inside, came out into the stretch and lacked the needed rally. Hootie broke a bit slowly, settled a bit off the rail then outside rival, continued 3 deep leaving the hill and 5 wide into the stretch and also could not offer the necessary late response. Bucky's pick settled a bit off the rail then saved ground chasing the pace, continued inside into the stretch and lacked the needed rally. Beast's Legend chased off the rail then outside arrival, angled in leaving the hill and into the stretch and split foes late. Spokane Eagle a bit off the rail early, chased outside arrival, came out on the dirt crossing and 4 wide into the stretch and could not offer the necessary response. Following a steward's inquiry and a claim of foul by the rider of the runner-up against the whiner for alleged interference in deep stretch, no change was made when the stewards ruled both runners contributed to the contact between them. Rail on hill at 0. Attendance handle on track $9,487, $1,543,041 enter trackin, $2,641,846 out of Staten, $7,773,472 total. 30th day of a 42-day meet. First race, 1 mile turf. Purse, $61,000. Allowance optional claiming. Fillies, 3-year-olds. Claiming price $75,000. P4 jockey trainer Mel Claim $1 Whirling Drayton Van Dyke 122 Richard E. Mandela 4 1 2 Bunny Yogurt Condenser Mo 122 John W. Sadler 8-1-3 Pacific Strike Mario Gutierrez 122 Peter Yurton 4-1-4 Lexington Grace Gary Stevens 122 Ian Krell Jack 2-1-5 Traviezer Rafael Bayarana 122 Doug F. O'Neill 9-5-6 Film actress Brian Pena 124 Margie Cantrell 10-175,000 second race. 6 furlongs. Purse $20,000. Claiming, fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and up. Claiming price $10,000. P4 sa jockey trainer Mel Claim $1 Gemini Journey Diago Pereira 123 Williams Par 3 -110,000 to Dragon Flower Alonso Quinones 123 Derek Meredith 4 -110,000 3 Rockin' Theros Brian Pena 123 Antonio Garcia 4.5 furlongs. Purse $59,000. Maiden special weight 2-year-olds. State bred. P4 sa jockey trainer Mel Claim $1 Mr. Bingley Modesto Linners 122 Vernon Iaguayo 8-1-2 Moved Bedino Heriberto Figueroa 115 Stephen Miotti 5-1-3 Occam's Razor Mario Gutierrez 122 Doug F. O'Neill 9-5-4 Stormy Valentino Israel Ocampo 122 Daniel Denham 1-0-1-5 Hot Magistrate Martin Pedroza 119 Sean McCarthy 3-1-6 Takeo Square Diego Sanchez 122 Doug F. O'Neill 5-2-7 Park Hill Diamond Brian Pena 122 Antonio Garcia 2-0-1 4th race 1.25 mile turf. Purse $80,000. Possibly perfect stakes. Fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and up. P4 sa jockey trainer Mel Claim $1 Pants and Fire Kent Desermo 123 Richard Baltas 3-1-2 Queen Blossom Flavian Pratt 125 Richard Baltas 4-1-3 Evo Campo Rafael Bejarano 123 Patrick Gallagher 4-1 Jones 2-0-1-8 Cause Forca Motion Giovanni Franco 121 J. Eric Crowell Jack 5-1 5th race 4.5 furlongs. Purse $59,000. Maiden special weight 2-year-olds. State bred. P4 sa jockey trainer Mel Claim $1 Mulberry Stevens 122 John A. Sheriffs 5-2-2 My Lil Champ Israel Ocampo 122 Antonio Garcia 3-0-1-3 Golden Image Tiago Pereira 122 Daniel Dunham 1-5-1-4 Nice Haircut Flavian Pratt 122 Doug F. O'Neill 6-1-5 Mr. Patience Kyle Frey 122 Doug F. O'Neill 5-1-6 Calder Valera Fuentes 122 Ricardo Zamora 6-1-7 Pete I. Tyler Connor 122 Ben D. A Cecil 3-1-8 No New Friends Rafael Bejarano 122 Jeff Bond 7-2 6th race 1.16 mile. Purse $20,000. Maiden claiming, fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and up. Claiming price $20,000. P4 sa jockey trainer Mel Claim $1 Solar Corona Franklin Ceballos 125 Jose Hernandez Jr. 0.6 -120,002 Aziz Express Rafael Bejarano 125 Mike Pipe 7 -220,003 Cali Rocks Palma 15 -120,005 Angel on Point Ruben Fuentes 125 Labrado Barocio 20 -120,006 A Little Romance Martin Pedroza 120 David Jacobson 20 -120,007 California Breeza Joseph Talamo 120 Ice Jr. 0.3 -120,010 C Sam's Girl Gary Stevens 120 George Papa Pridromu 12 -120,000 7th race. About 1.5 mile turf. Purse $61,000. Allowance optional claiming, 3-year-olds and up. Claiming price $40,000. P4 sa jockey trainer Mel Claim $1 The Big Train Victor Espinoza 125 Peter Miller 6-1-2 Unapologetic Diago Pereira 125 Williams Par 3 -140,003 Aventador Kyle Frey 125 Jeffrey Metz 10 -104 Drysdale 8-1-8 Van Cortlandt Tassa Espinoza 116 Vladimir Sarin 6-1-9 Deal With It due to Flavian Pratt 123 Michael W. McCarthy 8-1 8th race 1.16 mile. Purse $200,000. Mel Air Stakes. Fillies 3-year-olds. State bred. For sa jockey trainer Mel Claim $1 Spiced Perfection Joseph Talamo 126 Brian J. Corrinor 2-1, 2 Inland Empire Mike Smith 120 Peter Yurton 1-2-1, 3 Pulpit Rider Corey Nakatani 126 Mike Pipe 5-2, 4 Coco Kisses Gary Stevens 120 Jeff Bond 1-2-1, 5 Mosi Call Mario Gutierrez 120 Doug F. O'Neill 8-1, 6 Loving Linda Giovanni Franco 120 Philip D'Amato 4-1, 7-1 Fast Broad Drayton Van Dyke 126 Mick Ruiz 7-2, 9th race. About 6.5 furlongs turf. Purse $59,000. Maiden special weight, fillies and mares 3-year-olds and up. State bred. P4 Jockey Trainer Mel Claim $1 Great Ma Nerediago Pereira 120 Lorenzo Ruiz 1-2-1, 2 Calzarban Fuentes 120 Labrado Barocio 3-0-1, 3 Wonesi Mario Gutierrez 120 Doug F. O'Neill 6-1, 4 Deslida Legal Can Fly Edwin Maldonado 120 Peter Yurton 1-2-1, 5 Council Woman Gary Stevens 125 Matthew Chu 4-1, 6 Herizalukin Matthew Giovanni Franco 120 Philip D'Amato 5-1, 7 Warm Up the Benches Real Ocampo 120 Carla Gaines 2-0-1, 8 Oh Pretty Woman Drayton Van Dyke 120 Martin F. Jones 6-1, 9 Miss Ricochet Joseph Talama 125 Mark Glatt 7-2, 1-0 Charmings Lou Stewart Elliott 120 Neil French 2-0-1, 1-1 Cat's Desire Franklin Ceballos 120 Nestor M. Capitaine 3-0-1, 1-2 Helen's Tiger Flavian Pratt 120 Doug F. O'Neill 6-1 also eligible 13 and counting Israel Ocampo 120 Kenneth D. Black 12-1.